Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Vibe Guide. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Happy Halloween. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to try not to cough into the mic and blow your little eardrums. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, sorry, I know there's this awful glare on my glasses from the light. Just nothing I can do about that. So I apologize because I know that's annoying. It's kind of annoying for me too, but my contacts have been driving me insane. It feels like I have sandpaper and they're brand new contacts. So the glasses are just they're happening. Um, anyways, you guys. So happy Halloween. It's Halloween on Thursday, I believe. I have a couple grievances about Halloween now. I don't understand trunk or treating. I just want to throw that out there. Maybe unpopular opinion. I don't know. But it's weird. Okay? I just think it's weird. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. And I'm also just like Halloween is one day. Like, I thought I missed Halloween because I saw all these kids' photos, like, come up on my Instagram, and I'm like, "Oh my god, did we m" I was like, "Mom, did we miss Halloween?" Like, "Wait, what?" Like, she's like, "No, Caroline, we didn't miss Halloween," and I'm like, "Wait, what is today?" And then I'm like, "Oh my god, it's, like, the trunk or treating stuff or whatever it is," and I don't know. I just like, why trunk or treating? Why not just wait till Halloween and go door to door? I don't know. I mean, it's very American to do that anyway. I don't even know that many other countries that really do that. Do you? I don't know. They don't do it in France. I didn't experience that in France. I think the kids dress up and stuff, but I don't think they go like trick or treating. But anyways, I mean, trick or treating in itself is kind of a weird concept if you think about it. So trunk or treating, I mean, I don't know, it's weird. And then like the capitalism of it all, it's like now it's like businesses have their like trunk or treating. They have their own car out there and they're like promotion for their company, but they're like handing out kids Halloween candy. Like, I don't know. It's just not for me. So that's just, like, my one grievance about Halloween now. I'm just like, "Can we just please like, it's cute, like, go back trick or treat, smell my feet, give me candy, bye," and then they run away and, like, their parents are like, "Did you say thank you?" And they're like, "Yes, we said thank you." And it's, like, the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't know. It could just be me. Also, I don't have kids, so, like, maybe it's just easier to do the trunk or treating. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. So, anyways, in the same vein of Halloween, this episode's gonna be about black cats, okay? These black cats have been up my ass. Like, I don't understand. There's been a black cat everywhere I've turned since I got back from the Cotswolds. It's just mind blowing. And in Lisbon, saw black cats in Lisbon. I was like, this is not real life. And I'm talking like real cats. Excuse me. A little coughing. Real cats. It started in the Cotswolds, as you guys know, in the last episode, right before we went into the pub. There was a black cat that jetted across the street, and we were like, "Oh my god, what does that mean?" Then we walked into the pub, and this guy's, like, doing magic tricks for us, and, like, we're like, "Okay, we have now really entered Halloween Town. I don't know what's happening." So, after that, after we left the Cotswolds, had the whole situation, which you guys know, and if you don't know, I explained the whole entire situation of being stalked and followed in the previous episode, so you can go back and listen to that. But after that, when I got to Lisbon, I saw 2 black cats, not 1, 2 in the flesh, which is strange. I can't even tell you I've probably seen 1 black cat, my neighbor's black cat, probably, like, once a year is when how often I see a black cat. So to have 3 in, like, a matter of days, I was like, "Am I gonna die? Like, what's happening?" I actually don't know. I was, like, actually a little on edge because 'cause I'm like, "W" I live in the Western world, and, like, black cats don't have the best reputation, you know what I mean? Like, Christianity, the whole thing, witches, like, was not the best time to be a black cat, you know what I mean? Like, in the Middle Ages and, like, we all know about the Salem witch trials and, like, you better be Christian and nothing else or you're gonna get it, even the black cats. So, anyways, been seeing them everywhere and got home, had more instances. The neighbor's black cat has now been all around. Even my mom was saying, like, "Why we never see the black cat?" And I'm like, "Thank you. I don't know." I opened my curtains the other morning and I blackout curtains, so I open them and then I open my windows every morning to, like, get the sleepies out of my room. So I pull the curtains back. What's sitting right in the front yard staring, I mean, directly at me? My neighbor's black cat. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, bro, what is it? Like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, just say it now. Like, use English because this is a lot. Like, I don't know what's happening. And I like called my mom. She came in, saw the black cat. She was like, okay, that's interesting. I'm like, yeah, I'm not making this shit up, Hillary. Like, my mom thinks I'm like crazy. But then she goes and buys me like a cardinal to like put in my planter, like when I was seeing cardinals everywhere. So I'm like, you really believe, Hillary. We know you believe. Anyways, so just been Black Cat City. I don't know. Oh, and then my best friend, she sends me a photo. We're talking about the black cat stuff. She sends me this random photo. Well, not random, but it was a photo of the postcard that she bought in Burton on the Water from the Cotswolds. It was the village that we stayed in. And she sends me the postcard. She doesn't send like any, like, hey, look at this, like no information. She just sends me the picture. And I'm like, immediately, the first thing I see is like this teeny tiny black cat in the postcard. And, like, if you didn't you coulda looked a little bit closer, and it almost coulda looked like a brush stroke that was, like, went wrong or something. Like, I had to really look at it and was like, "Is that a black cat?" And then I'm like, "Oh my god, is that a black cat in the thing?" And she's like, "Wait, I didn't even see that, but yeah, it's a black cat." And then she explains to me why she sent the postcard because she said the woman sunbathing with her little two-piece on in the postcard looked like she had been murdered. And I was like, "Oh, no, like, burnt on the water? Like, what is happening?" And this was not like a Halloween flavored postcard, you guys. So to have a black cat in the Burton on the Water postcard where we were staying, where we initially oh my god, where we initially saw the first black cat. I don't know, you guys. It's a little strange for me. I still haven't like 100% figured it out like what is like symbolism of that? Like why am I seeing black cats everywhere? And I was in the bathtub last night and I was scheduling my what's it called? Self-defense course. And the way that that happened, it was like within like 10 seconds. I just Googled it, found one, was like, this looks good. It's all women. It's a jujitsu course. And I booked it. I mean, the max amount of time was 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding you. Nothing ever happens that seamlessly in my life ever. So I was like, huh, that's interesting. So then after that, I Googled what like the black cat, the significance of a black cat and all that is. And the first word that popped out to me was like protector or protection. So I was like, girl, this black cat got my back, honey. The black cat got my back. Okay. And my front and my side. She protected me that night and she's still protecting me. Because at first I thought it was a bad omen, but I don't think it is. I think it's a good omen. And I think it's a good reminder for like feminine power, women's energy as well. Even though black cats can be male and female, but we all have male and female energy. We all have feminine, masculine energy, right? And it's all about duality in life. It's all about the yin and the yang, masculine, feminine, So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share that. This is going to be such a quick episode because my voice just can't handle it. But I just wanted like food for thought for you guys because I wasn't like super stoked to do like a self defense course at all because it's not fun to like for me that's not fun. Like it's a form of exercise. That's what I'm looking at it as like on top of being able to like defend myself physically from another human being, it's good exercise. So I'm like looking at it that way. But I wasn't like super stoked to like sign up and do it all. So I'm surprised that it just happened so seamlessly and so easy. And I'm just taking that as a sign that like it's something that I need to be doing. And I hope it's also not a sign that there's gonna be more encounters in the future. Because I'm not calling that shit in. I rebuke that, okay? I'm not calling that shit in at all. But I do think it's important as women because men just notoriously they just have so much work to do on themselves, and I just don't know that that's gonna happen. They just We're just now holding men accountable for things that they have been doing for the beginning of time. So, you know, you gotta go protect yourself at the end of the day, especially if you're a woman. Just you gotta protect yourself. You gotta learn how to fend for yourself out here, I think. So, and I think the black cat reference has just kind of been interesting and just such a weird way to like remind myself of how powerful I am and what I'm capable of. And yeah, I think it's also a symbol of protection as far as like the black cat, but I also think it's a reminder to do what I need to do to protect myself. Because I've been all over the world, you guys. Like I've traveled all over the world by myself and I've had no issues. So I think for this to be happening now, and I think everything happens for a reason. I just feel like there's something happening that I'm not quite understanding all right now, but there's a reason why I'm feeling the need to go take a self-defense course and like dive a little bit deeper into that because I've never in my life, like I said, I've just never in my life. I've always chosen to see the good in people and I've always chosen to trust that anytime that I've gone anywhere by myself, anytime that I've traveled, anytime that I've been in a little bit of a maybe a situation that maybe made me feel a little like, "Ooh, I don't know if I like this situation." I've always made it out crispy clean just fine. Always. It wasn't until Hawaii and it wasn't until this trip in the Cotswolds. So I've had 2 incidences where I've made it out just fine, but it had the potential to go very left, you know? So, I just feel like I would be kind of a fool not to take the lesson, take the sign, look a little bit deeper into it. It's also Scorpio season, you guys, so get as deep as you want to into everything and anything that pops into your brain, okay? That's what Scorpio season's for. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of a weird episode, you guys, right? But it's Halloween. So remember the black cat energy, especially women. We have just got to look out for each other. We have got to hold men accountable for their terrible behavior and continue to do it. And like, don't be afraid to do it because I'm certainly not. And I'm also certainly not afraid to dive into my masculine energy as well as my feminine energy and like try and find that balance because I think that that's a little piece too. That's a lot more of a life theme for me because for a lot of my life I was very much in my masculine energy, like very much um just that really tough out hard outer shell and like very aggressive and like much more dominant and like not allowing other people like just I don't know anything that you think of like that male energy. I felt like that for a lot of my life. And then it wasn't until recently that I came into my feminine energy. But I think well, I won't even say that because I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is that it's all about balance. It's all about duality in life. It's all about the yin and the yang. And I think that I can learn these techniques and learn jujitsu and learn self-defense and also be a very kind, calm, centered, feminine as I would like to be, female, right? So I think I can learn to hopefully kill somebody with a pressure point. You guys, this is what I'm envisioning. I'm envisioning that, like, I can, like, poke someone in the neck and they just die instantly. Like, that's the kind of power that I'm trying to have. Like, do not ever come for me ever. Do not ever physically cross my boundaries or you're gonna get it, okay? That's what I'm hoping. That's, like, what I'm, like, manifesting for myself for this jujitsu course. Like, I know nothing about jujitsu. I'm probably thinking of something totally different. But regardless, like, I can laugh about it and whatever, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I take it very seriously because I love myself, and I'm gonna do the things that I need to do to continue that journey and to hold my boundaries. I have to add physical boundary now to the repertoire because the spiritual shit y'all ain't getting in, but now I gotta learn how to protect this physical human being shell because men don't know how to act. Okay. And that's fine. And I'm gonna learn how to shut y'all motherfuckers down in one point. Okay. So don't ever try me. I don't need a gun. Although I was saying that night. I will say that. On the phone with the operator, the policeman, I was like, this is why Americans have guns because I would have blown his fucking head off because he doesn't even deserve to be on the earth. Like someone that's that disgusting and that had that bad of intentions doesn't even deserve to be on the earth. I should have blown his freaking head clean off. Little aggressive, you guys. I know, I know, I know. And I really don't mean it. I just was like running my mouth at that point because I don't believe that. I don't believe that that's the answer. But, you know, anyways, that's for another another episode, you guys. I'm gonna keep this one so short and sweet. So, Black cat energy, you guys. Where do you need to like own in your feminine power? Where do you need to protect yourself, like spiritually, mentally, physically? Like, where are you feeling that? I don't know. But for me right now, I'm focusing on the physical body. Hiya. Okay. So happy Halloween, you guys. Sending lots of love out into the universe as always to all of you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. Get lots of yummy candy and have fun costumes and stay safe. And yeah, we'll chat soon. Bye, guys. Low key, I feel like I look like Dracula right now. Like, I don't know. Is it giving Dracula or something? Like, I don't know. I got like the black nails and the black hoodie and like the black thing. And like, if you're watching this on YouTube, like it just looks a little suspect. But, anyways, okay. For real this time. Bye, guys.